everyone, my name's Rihanna. So in this video I'm going to talk about 15 very rare, super unique girls' names that start with the letter A. These are all names that are not currently ranked on the top 1,000 in the United States, so they're very rare and they've never been super popular in the past. But before we get into the name list, I just wanted to say a little something about the current events in the state of the world. It's been super depressing lately. There's a massive virus that's wiping out people all around the world. Over 25,000 people have died. Over 500,000 people are infected. In the United States, there have been over 100,000 people infected. Lots and lots of people are losing their jobs or losing hours. The economy is in a pit, and so many people have been affected either economically with their job situation or with their health situation. So it's like super depressing right now, and I don't know, it's hard to see the end to it, see the light at the end of the tunnel, because the case numbers just keep climbing and the death numbers keep going up and up and up, and there's no sign that, you know, stores and shops will be reopened and everyone will be let out of lockdown. So it's kind of a sad state of the world right now. Not to be super depressing, but I think it's on everyone's minds, so I just wanted to say something about that. But I guess the good thing is that children and babies don't seem to be affected by the virus very much. There have definitely been some cases, but most of them have all been really mild and the children have had recovery, so I'm super happy about that. I'm due in May. I have 7 more weeks left until my due date, so I'm super excited to meet my little one. And I don't know, babies are just such blessings. They bring so much joy and they represent like new life. And why am I crying? This is ridiculous. I don't know, they just they're so sweet and cute and special, and I don't know, I'm just so excited to meet my little one. So if you're out there and you're pregnant and waiting for this virus thing to blow over, you know, just take joy in your little one, your little baby that you have on the way, and everything is gonna be all right. Everything will pull through in the end, and life will go on, and babies are just one way that life continues. So yeah, anyway, kind of a long ramble there, so let's move on to the names. So yeah, I created this channel to help other people find names for their babies. I'm trying to find a name for my own baby as well. Haven't picked a name yet, and I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, if you're a mom or a dad that is trying to find a name for your baby, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, let's get into the names. So if you're struggling to find baby name inspiration, if you love unique names, nothing on the top 1,000 list, I created this list to inspire you. So I hope this helps, and I hope you find some girls' names to add to your list. If you pick a name from this list, it's very unlikely that your child will have to share the same name with anyone in their classroom. In fact, they might not even meet someone else with the same name in their entire childhood. So the first name on the list is the name Aberdeen, which is a place name derived from a Scottish port city. So Aber means river mouth, and Dean refers to one of the rivers that flows through the city. So this name is a gender neutral name. You could use it for a boy or a girl. It's completely unranked, and I don't know, it has sort of a hipster vibe to it. Aberdeen, it's sort of offbeat, a little strange. I mean, I don't know if it's strange in a bad way, but I mean, you're the judge of that. But you could nickname a girl, you could use Abby or Birdie, I think would be cute. Aberdeen, nickname Birdie. Or for a boy, you could do Dean, Aberdeen, or Abe. So there's a lot of nickname potential for this name. It's very unheard of. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that one in the comments. Do you think it's usable, or do you think it's too out there to be used? You tell me what you think. So the next name is Adalie, which is a rarely used French form of the name Adele, which means noble or nobility. So this name sort of has a royalty vibe to it, with the meaning being noble. I think it sounds very classic, and I think it would age really well. I can imagine an Adalie as a teenager or an adult. I think it would be professional enough sounding to, be a lawyer or doctor or whatever, but also it's kind of a fun and playful sounding name as well. So Adalie, you could nickname her Addie, or just use the full name Adalie. So next on the list is the name Aiko, which is a Japanese name, and it means beloved child, which is a super sweet, adorable meaning. And I really, really like this name. There's a Japanese princess with this name right now, and also there's a really sweet YouTuber with this name. She did a really cute video about Japanese bathrooms, and you can find her by searching Life Where I'm From, and she shows the Japanese bathrooms, and it's really kind of interesting and cool how different they are from Western bathrooms. She does other videos as well, but yeah, it's a really sweet name. I think it's very youthful and playful. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Next is the name Akilah, which means intelligent or logical, and it is of Arabic origin. And this name has a really cool vibe, I think. It's very strong. It sounds very intelligent, smart, and modern. So yeah, I think this name has a really great vibe. So next is the name Alanis, which is a feminine form of the English name Alan, which means attractive or cheerful. So it has a really great meaning, and I feel like this name is really strong sounding, very exotic and modern, Alanis. And I would probably use the nickname Lonnie, which is my middle name, which is a standalone name on its own, but I think it works great as a nickname for Alanis. So what do you guys think? So next on the list is the name Alcie, which is a super cute name of Greek origin, meaning strong-willed. So if you have a stubborn streak, then you think you'll pass that on to your child, maybe this would be a good name for her. And I think this name is so beautiful. It sounds classy and classic, but it's unique, and it would be a good alternative to the name Alice. So yeah, I don't know, I really like this name, Alcie. What do you guys think? So next is the name Alila, which is a name of African roots, and it means she cries. So on first impression, I didn't think that she cries was a good meaning that I would want to give to my child, because obviously you don't want to see your kids cry. But when I thought about it, I realized that this could be a really great name, because empathy is such a really good virtue, and especially right now with everything that's happening in the world, I think that there's nothing wrong with crying, and kids shouldn't be taught that there's anything wrong with crying, and having empathy is a really good thing. So there's a lot of mourning happening right now with this whole pandemic and stuff, so I don't think that Alila, meaning she cries, would be inappropriate to use. And I think it has a really cute sound. It has a really nice vibe. You could use the nickname Lila, and that would be a really sweet way to shorten it. But what do you guys think? So the next name on my list is a little bit strange, but give it a chance. It's the name Anemone. So anemone is that little sea animal that looks like a plant that lives on coral reefs. I'll put a picture here, but it's also a beautiful flower. So it's a nature name for sure. And you could use the nickname Nem or Nemi, or you could use the nickname Annie. And you definitely wouldn't run into any other anemones in your kids' classrooms, so that would be a plus. It's very interesting, so if you like nature names and interesting names, then I don't know, maybe Anemone would be the one for you. So next is the name Arbor, which means tree in Latin. And an arbor is, of course, one of those like, what's the shape? An arch thing, a wooden arch thing that goes over a pathway in a garden and has like pretty climbing vines all over it, and it's like beautiful and naturey and gardeny. So yeah, if that's your vibe, then Arbor might be a good name for you. It's definitely a boho name. So what do you guys think of that one? So next I have the name Arcelia, which is a place name, and it means altar of the sky. And it is a city in Mexico, and the name has Spanish origin. You could use the name Araceli as a nickname. And I don't know, I think this name sounds very smart, Arcelia, and it sounds very mature. I could definitely see this on a teenager or a grown woman. I think it would age well. So Arcelia, I don't know, it's kind of got that Cecilia sound to it, but totally different and unique. So what do you guys think? So next is the name Ayelet, which is a Hebrew name, which means doe, as in a female deer. And I think this name has a boho vibe. It's definitely a nature name. It sounds very playful. I would probably use the nickname Alila, spelled A-Y-L-A, which is a standalone name as by itself, but I think it would be a perfect nickname for this name too. So next is the name Azure, which is a really cool color name, and Azure is traditionally a unisex name given to both boys and girls, but slightly more girls than boys. And it sounds kind of like Asher, which is a modern biblical name that's very popular right now. And since color names are very popular as well, I think Azure is a really nice choice. So you could use it for a boy or a girl. It's gender neutral. That's a plus. What do you guys think? So next on the list is the name Acantha, which is a very classic sounding name. At least I think it is. And it sounds very mature. But it is also a nature flower name. So Acantha in the Greek means thorn, and Acantha was a nymph in Greek mythology. And it is associated with the acanthus flower. So next is the name Arcadia, and this is a place name based on a ancient Greek region called Arcadia, and this region was known for being a natural paradise where everyone lived together in harmony. So that's where the name gets its meaning, utopia. But it also has a second meaning, which is bear, because there was the king of Arcadia called Arcus. He was turned into the little bear constellation. So Arcadia also means bear, which is a really cute meaning. And I think Katie would be a good nickname. Katie spelled C-A-D-E-Y. And it's not ranked at all, so it's super unique. Arcadia. What do you think? So the last name on my list is the name Astoria, and I really love this name. It sounds really pretty and feminine. It comes from the English surname Astor, which means hawk, and I think it has some really cute nickname potential. You could use Story, or you could use Astor as the nickname, and so those are super cute nicknames. I think a lot of people really like the name Story, but maybe don't want to use it as the full name. So this would be a really great longer name that you could nickname, that you could give the nickname Story to, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I don't know, I really love this name. I think it's really pretty and very usable and very unique. So what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys thought of this list in the comments. I tried to make it names that you have never heard of, so let me know, have you heard of these names before, or were they all fresh names for you? And if this video was something you enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up. That would really help me out, and my channel is brand new, and I would really appreciate it if you would give me a like and a subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. In my next video, I'm going to be covering a list of old-fashioned vintage A names for girls that are due for a comeback. So if you love those old-fashioned names, yeah, stick around and watch my next video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks so much for watching, and bye-bye.